his three-wheeler that he enjoyed building so much, I hear. But he had a stint in the Army. He was discharged because he was unable to, the heat affected him. It was down in South Carolina, and the heat made him very weak, and he was unable to keep up with the marching and the calisthenics and that sort of thing. It was during Vietnam, and so rather than do any testing, find out what the problem was, they just discharged him. And that would have been the start of the MS. I started taking care of you in September of '94. Some evenings doing private duty for him. And then he pushed the limit on that. Halloween of 1994 at the hospital, he sent me a bouquet of candy. A candy and flower bouquet. And then after that it was flowers on a regular basis and phone calls, and it was either go out there and visit him or drive me nuts. Thought about it and talked about it, and so I decided, I was talking to another nurse about it and said, you know, I just can't go on a cruise with this guy, I don't know him that well. And she said, my husband and I will go with you. So we booked the cruise as two couples, and that Christmas we got engaged, and so we made the cruise our honeymoon. So we got married the day before the cruise and went on the cruise for our honeymoon. And he gets his face washed and gets fed and gets his morning medications and our morning routine, and he's already into the Today Show by then. He watches CNN and History Channel and the Military Channel. If you want to know what's going to happen. George gets fed 5 times a day, gets medicated 3 times a day. He has a caregiver that comes in for 8 hours a day, and she takes care of his personal needs, his bathing and bed changing and laundry and all those kinds of things that I had done for over 10 years. Due to George's deteriorating condition and weakened state, we're unable to travel anymore, so the cruises are over. His time in the wheelchair is very limited because he gets very weak and kind of melts easy. Not really anything we can do about the MS in itself, but when his day revolves around television and being in this room, being able to make it more comfortable, to make it as enjoyable as possible by if it's just being able to change the TV station. A lot of times, you know, get stuck with watching something that sounded good but turns out isn't. And so it would be very nice if he did have more control of his environment. But we bring the grandbaby in, great grandbaby in every day, and people stop by and visit, and when George needs me, he clicks, and somebody comes running. Sometimes.